All right, welcome to this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports. I should have had you do that, Ken. Why don't you tell everybody?
Welcome, everybody, to Mainly Motorsports.
There we go.
Let me introduce you to Mr. Steve Perry.
Steve Perry. Usually I'm the guy that's got to do the introducing, but we're bringing you this week's show, or most of this week's show, right, from Wiscassett Speedway. We're standing down here at the start-finish line for a meet and greet, something, the first thing you guys have done this year like this, and, you know, what a great turnout we've got. The drivers are all participating, and really excited about what's going to happen here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what can you say? A great crowd coming in already. They're supporting the drivers that are here, that are supporting the track, and we've really been looking forward to this day. Gives a chance for fans to come down and actually stand on Maine's fastest track, you know, and meet the drivers and some of their heroes that do their thing every Saturday. So this is the first of two this year. We're going to do another one in August.
You know, and the one thing when you find out when you first get here is it's $5 every night. This isn't nothing special tonight just because you want to try to attract a crowd. I mean, it's $5 to come and see 5 divisions of racing every Saturday night.
Yeah, and we want to make this affordable for families. And as you see, we've got a lot of kids here today, and that's what, you know, you got to build new fans into this sport, and this is a way to do it by having a $5 show every Saturday night, making it affordable for families to go out as a group to enjoy stock car racing. So, you know, this is something that it's not just a gimmick. We want to make this affordable for families.
Yeah, no, and it's good, and you had a great turnout. We've already done the drivers' meeting. They're all excited about the little bit that Mainly Motorsports has been able to bring tonight with some extra hardware. A couple of divisions of racing for an extra $500. I mean, how big of a deal is that, you know?
Yeah, the drivers, like Lee said, you know, they like the hardware, but cash is where it's at. You know, that'll buy you some more tires, some more fuel, and maybe a little extra money will help the guys race hard, but maybe race a little cleaner in the process.
Yeah, so 2 divisions, if they can take their feature race and go green to check it, are racing for an additional $500 bonus. It'll be split up amongst the drivers. Well, 5 drivers will take $100 bills. So, and that's pretty good. And other things going on, you know, the Nelcar Legends guys, some of the teams got together, the organization, we brought up 8 bikes. So there's going to be 8 little kids, big kids going home with bikes. You're doing some bike racing and intermission. I mean, just a lot of fun things. You know, a chance to wave the green flag, some prizes all night long, prizes.
Yeah, we have gift certificates for Five Island Lobster Company. Going to try to get some people from away to get a little lobster in their belly. I know you guys have brought some prizes with you too. We're going to have a guest announcer helping me, you know, call a race. Somebody up on the flag stand to help start a race. And the kids, again, what better way for the kid to come down here and celebrate and maybe get an autograph from their favorite driver than to come out here during intermission and race on the same track that their heroes do.
No, you're right. So I really appreciate you guys making us a part of this, Ken. I'm looking forward to doing Victory Lane. It's been a couple years since I've done Victory Lane, so really excited to be able to do my part and pitch in. And they're racing for some nice hardware, and really appreciate all the fans and the racers that came out tonight to support this event. And, you know, for you that weren't able to make it tonight, you know, show up some night at Wiscassett. Check their schedule out. You know, if you got a car and you're off night from somebody, they'll find a division for you. And it's a lot of good things. And Richard and Vanessa, cannot say enough about Rich and Vanessa and the entire staff here at Wiscassett.
Yeah, Richard's actually out in this crowd right now, going car to car, talking to fans himself. He enjoys this as much as the fans do. He really does. Yeah,
he does. And I'm going to see if I can find him. And I know he'll stand out because he's the only guy out here that looks like he just rode in on a Harley without a helmet, because he's got the windblown look. So thank you, and thank you everybody that's over here at Wiscassett Speedway tonight for everything that's going to take place throughout the night, and hope you guys all enjoy this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports, brought to you right here from Wiscassett Speedway.
Looking for something different and exciting to do on Friday night? How about real NASCAR racing at Lee USA Speedway, featuring the ground-pounding, super-fast, super-modifieds, the fender-rubbing late-model sportsmen, unpredictable hobby stocks, and more. It's great family fun and excitement. Kids under 12 get in free, and there's acres of free and easy parking. Friday nights at Lee USA Speedway, located right on Route 125 in Lee, New Hampshire. Check LeeUSASpeedway.com for more information.
Looking for a great time, great people, and great food? Then visit New England's #1 biker destination, Bentley's Saloon, owned by legendary super-modified driver Bentley Warren. Bentley's is a biker bar that welcomes everyone. Staying in the area, Bentley's has their own full-service campground right on site. Tuesdays, Bentley's Cruise Night attracts car enthusiasts from all over New England. Located on Route 1 in Arundel, Bentley's Saloon guarantees a great time. Check out the fun at BentleySaloon.com and see why Bentley says, who has more fun than us?
Not sure what brand tire to buy? Town Fair Tire has them all. Michelin, Goodyear, Firestone, Bridgestone, Pirelli, Toyo, Yokohama, Hankook, and more. No matter what size or brand, Town Fair Tire beats all the competition, even online prices. We'll also do a free front wheel alignment with any tire purchase. Name brand tires, the lowest prices, free alignment. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Well, Greg, I'm telling you, you missed a great thing up to Wiscassett. I mean, the late models were the only race that didn't get in, but just the whole atmosphere,
Yeah, and the fact that they got most of the show in was a bonus, I guess, because of the way that the weather, affected a lot of stuff this weekend. We had the same situation down to Beech Ridge, but they got everything in. But, Wiscassett has been coming back. They've been doing all these different things, running the different classes every other week and stuff like that. And you had the big Mainely Motorsports night.
Oh, and it was great.
Give me the lowdown on it.
Well, we went out in the meet and greet, and you saw in the first segment with Ken Minett, and we caught up with a couple drivers that I say are truly showing their support to the new regime, the Jordans and Minett and everybody. Darren Ripley, who has been a big supporter of Wiscassett Speedway when it was Raceway forever, and Corey Morgan, who has been there just about every week this year after trying to do the double with Oxford. And you got to figure he wouldn't be there if he wasn't enjoying himself and finding a little success and having fun, and they really are. And that was one of the things that we caught up there, was everybody really enjoying what's going on. So I thought it was fitting to catch up with those two at the meet and greet and see what they had to say.
Old school guy and an
old school guy, and then we got some random highlights of some things that went on, and then we'll come back and we'll start showing you some race footage. All right, we've caught up with one of the drivers that, you've called Wiscassett Speedway home for a lot of years, Darren Ripley, and how much fun is it this year to see, the new management, Richard, Vanessa, the whole team? You've been through it all. Talk about what they've been able to do.
Rich is doing a hell of a job. It's really, he's really helped this sport. It's helped this area, this track, really done very well with it, and it's a fun place to go and have a good time, and I seem to go good here. That's my it's my track, and that's about all I can say.
Yeah, the Ripley name is synonymous with Wiscassett Speedway, and and that's what shows when he's doing it and doing it right. When guys like yourself and the Hinkleys that have been here for years come back here and race and support him, and each week it seems they gain a car or two in some of the classes, and that just talks about the type of person that the Jordan family is, and Ken Minett and the entire staff here.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Yeah.
So what do you think about your chances tonight? I know you've won a couple already this year, but
I think we got a pretty good chance. If we can get a lot of guys got new tires on, and we're still with the same tires that we had for the first week, and we're still saving our old tires, saving the new tires that we're buying, until we get 4. So we should be all right. I might have to stick my new ones on, but.
So there's a chance I could talk to you again later tonight in Victory Lane?
If everything goes well, yeah. If we get up through them without getting in a mishap, we should be there.
All right, there's a guy that's won a ton of races around here and still got some races to win, and that's Darren Ripley, driver of the 09 and the late models. Well, usually when I catch up with this guy, it's about 2 days before I got one of my big events going on, and he comes through, and that's Corey Morgan from the sign store. But catching you up with you here at Wiscassett Speedway, where you've already won a few features this year, the meet and greet, and you've been a pretty busy man between here and Oxford this year, haven't you?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, this weekend's been a big one. We raced twice last night, once today and twice tomorrow.
So what about today? Let's talk about today. You've been traveling up to Wiscassett week in, week out, supporting them. Talk about what they've done this year for racing, for the track, and then that makes a guy like Corey Morgan wants to put that extra effort in to come up and support them.
Well, today's not a good day because they're not working on the attack. But no, Richard Jordan has been great. The whole crew really welcomes you, makes you feel welcome, and the guys here are great. They're really trying, and it'd be nice if we had more people come down and try to support them and help out.
Yeah, but it seems that you've been here since the first week. Each week it seems they grow a class or two. They pick up a car here, a car there, and you see people that come and check it out, and the next thing you know, they're showing up with a race car.
Yeah, people are trying.
What do you think your chances are tonight?
They're not good. Not good. Honestly, I sold the car I had for down here. It was my cousin's car. It was a borrowed car, so that one's sold. Now I'm using Missy's Outlaw car, which is Oxford legal, and it's not really working for me down here at all.
So what you're telling me is Tasha Dye has got you covered tonight?
She's going to spank me tonight. I'm not saying I'm going to complain, but yeah, her and Guy got me covered.
So third's not bad, right?
Well, if her and Guy get dancing again, I might still win. You never know.
Oh, yeah, no, have they hugged and made up since the last time I was here? Or?
I don't believe so. No.
Oh, that's good. So that could be the fun one to watch. You sit in third, you could be in the driver's seat, right?
You never know.
Oh, yeah. An ornery woman and a grumpy old man, right?
Yeah, and we really appreciate you adding the $500 bonus on, so if I win, then I get that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't have that on there.
Oh, we heard it. He's got a camera.
Oh, no, sorry. But that's Corey Morgan, and I'll try to, the rest of this year, I'll try to give you a little more time when I need signage and stuff, but he always comes through for us, and he's at the sign store up there in Auburn and does tremendous work, as you can see, with his car and a lot of other people's cars. So good luck tonight, man.
Thanks a lot.
July 21st is the day that the big boys with their bad fast toys roll into Oxford Plains Speedway to compete in the 40th annual TD Bank 250. Come see the high horsepower super late models do battle in the richest one-day short track race in the country. Stars like Ben Rowe, Jay Fogelman, Travis Benjamin, Cassius Clark, and many others will try to be the one to take home the winner's purse of over $25,000. For ticket info and more, go to oxfordplains.com. That's the TD Bank 250, July 21st.
Clark's Eastside Scrap and Westside Scrap, two of the region's most efficient scrap yards. Both locations have the latest and greatest equipment, along with large capacity scales that are constantly calibrated to ensure honest weights. Car crushing, roll-off containers, scrap metal. Clark's Eastside Scrap in Chelsea and Clark's Westside Scrap in Farmingdale. Don't fix it, scrap it.
Mainely Motorsports TV, brought to you by
Southern Maine Motors, out to be Maine's #1 Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealership, Route 1 Saco.
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
When you're in need of awards or personalized gifts, call Award Champs, where they'll help you reward your champion.
And one of the things Wiscassett does is, they got their Group A and Group B. And I don't know if I think we were Group B night.
Yep.
And a couple of divisions in competition was the Outlaw Minis and the mini trucks. And the mini trucks division, they were a little light, as you'll see in the highlights. But you know what? The guys that were there were very supportive of the track, very appreciative of us being there, and put on as good a race as I guess they could put on. But the minis,
they were all guaranteed a trophy.
Yeah, the minis were growing, and it was good, and so hey, they all appreciated us being there. So enjoy some highlights from the Outlaw Minis and the mini truck action right there from Wiscassett Speedway. word with our third place finisher, Sean Kimball, and great run, but just didn't seem to have anything for those last two guys, and it looked like you almost gave it all up on the last lap. You might have got into some of the oil in the top groove.
Yeah, I think that must have been what happened. I went into 3 on the last lap, and it felt really bad. I kept it straight, but yeah, that was all I had. I was driving my guts out. It's all I had, but you know, we'll work on it, make it a little better next time. But I got to thank my sponsors, PLD, Souls Auto Supply, ERA Web, Business Solutions of Maine, AC Towing. They make this happen for us.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you. You got a nice third place trophy from Mainly Motorsports and Award Champs, and just come back next time and give it a shot again.
Definitely.
All right, second place tonight, and that's Robbie Greenleaf, and just didn't have nothing for the 51, huh, Robbie?
No, I'm just glad to be back here. This is my home track.
Yeah, and you got I heard a lot of fans up there cheering for you, and you know, you had them in your sights, but just didn't have enough car, huh?
No, not quite enough.
Well, congratulations on your runner-up finish here at Wiscassett Speedway.
Thank you.
It's like the 4th or 5th time that I've watched Mike race, and I can honestly say he's always bad fast, but he always breaks down. So I was shocked tonight that you made 25 laps. What's the difference tonight, Mike?
Just luck, man. We finally finished one.
Yeah, so no, you look good. I mean, you had some good competition behind you, but it was clear sailing. Looked like about halfway through you got a little loose getting into one time, but you gathered up, got your thoughts back under you, and sealed the deal.
Yeah, I was just trying a different line out there. I was out front trying something new. Didn't work, so we won't do that again.
Well, congratulations from us at Mainly Motorsports. Obviously, you got some sponsors, Wiscassett Speedway here, and great night to be here racing.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody, Wiscassett, Tire King, Charlie and Sons. I want to thank you guys for coming. You guys always do a good job. Thanks.
All right, so Monday when you go into work, make sure you show Zach this big hardware.
Oh, I'm going to rub it in.
All right, that's your winner, Mike Mason.
All right, Thomas, what do you say to this race? Now we've got electronic scoring here in front of you. Is this your dad over here? Is he helping out? What's your dad's name? Dad's name is Jamie? Okay. So we got some electronic scoring here. These trucks actually did a good job in their heat race, don't you think?
No, it's my 4th.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you came back. We need more people like you to come up and visit. There's a few we'd like to send back next time, but no, I'm joking. These little trucks are doing all right. Now, next time by, they're going to show them 2 laps to go. You see how the flag man's putting up the 2 sticks? Some call them popsicle sticks. 2 laps to go this time. You think anyone has anything for that 12 truck?
Maybe. I don't know.
You gotta calm down a little bit, Thomas. They're on the final lap. If it's the white flag lap, what's coming up next?
Checkered flag?
Checkered flag, that's right. That's the one they all won.
All right, down here in Victory Lane, ready to talk to our top 3. First of all, we'll talk to Ryan Farrar. Ryan, thanks for coming back to Wiscassett. And hey, only 3 trucks, but you guys put on a pretty decent race.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like this track. It's a little bumpy, but you know, as a race car driver, I don't know. You know, you can either bunt the guy in front of you, or you can just lay back, take second, or you can try something on the outside, which is what I did, but just didn't want it, so I settled for 3rd. Oh well. I gotta thank my kids, Brianna and Shane, if you're still here, I love you. All the fans that come out here, my dad, Jerry, yes, everybody that helps me out. Thanks.
All right, Ryan Farrar, good job. Jeff Schmidt. Jeff, man, you like racing here at Wiscassett, I know, and good to have a couple more guys here back with you.
Yeah, it's really fun here. And of course, when you got your best friends racing with you, you know, it's fun too. You can trust a guy on the outside. Tonight I have to thank the band Dead Season. They sponsored the truck. I have to thank Marion. She owns the truck. Without her, this would not be possible. I'd also like to thank all the guys out here at the track from Wiscassett, and the fans for coming out, and Mainely Motorsports tonight, and AM's Oil, thanks for sponsoring tonight.
All right, Jeff Schmidt home in second. And let's talk to our winner. His first win here at Wiscassett Speedway, and that goes to Jerry McKenna. Jerry, you had the guys nipping on your heels the whole time, but come home with a nice win.
They were. They're good guys. You know, I race with these guys all the time. Ryan, he does all the work on the truck, him and his father. His uncle owns the truck. This is the first time I've ever been here. It's a great place to come. I mean, I'm glad you guys have us here.
All right, who else you want to thank on this one? Crew and sponsors.
Yeah, I got to thank Rick Farah, Brian Farah, Ryan, my boys, all them guys that help us. My nephews. Hey, a lot of guys help me on this track. You know, we have a lot of fun. That's what we're doing it for. Good to be here.
All right, good job. Then Jerry McKenna is your race winner tonight with the mini trucks.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your main returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. We just made a special purchase of new travel trailers that normally sell from $25,000 to $32,000. Right now, you can buy these for only $19,999. You'll never see this price again, and with payments starting at $179 and no money down. We also have brand new 2013 campers, not pop-ups, starting at only $89.99. And all new fifth wheels on sale, with savings up to $20,000.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
The Monster Truck Throwdown Tour invades the Oxford Plains Speedway. Saturday and Sunday, August 17th and 18th. Watch 8 of the biggest and baddest Monster Truck superstars, including Jim Kohler and Avenger, Backdraft, Raising Cane, and Maine's very own Monster Lobster Crustacean Throwdown, in Maine's biggest outdoor event of the summer. Plus, see the thrills of freestyle motocross and take a ride in a real monster truck. Kids tickets start at just $10. Call 207-539-8865 now to reserve your tickets. Don't miss the pre-race party with the drivers. Produced by Midwest Monster Truck Events.
Now the Strictly race, I was excited for because the last time I was up there, Tasha Dyer and Guy Childs were not what I would call group hugging.
They were getting after it.
They were getting after it, and they carried over into Victory Lane, and oh yeah, it was beautiful. It was, yeah, it was like looked like reality TV. But this week it was pretty uneventful. Nobody got crazy. Nothing, you know. So it was some good racing, and you know it was neat to hear them in Victory Lane. So
yeah, and that's, you know, from what I'm hearing, that's one of the better divisions to watch up there.
Yeah, yeah, no, and it's they're growing every week. So so here's your Strictly highlights, and you hear from the top three and see what they have to say.
Phil Main in the number 66, his son in the 99, his grandson in the 56.
get a word with our third place finisher, Tasha Dyer. She's all unbuckled, but she's checking everything out. Oh, no, she's got the smile on, but third place, I mean, a good run. The car didn't look like what you needed it to be tonight, but still, podium finish.
Yeah, I've been in the top 3 every 5 races that we've run, so I'm pretty happy with that. Third's getting a little old, but I'll take it if it's a top 3. I started losing power steering halfway through the race. I couldn't keep up with Guy or Corey on the restarts. And I'm losing power too. My training's getting hot, my foot's on fire. We got a lot of work to do next week, but got to thank all the fans for coming out, and it was great meeting all of you, and it's fun having you guys and the legends, and I got to thank all my sponsors, my crew. They work really hard on this, and we'll come back in 2 weeks.
All right, well, nice run, and we got a nice trophy over there at the right front, and you still got a chance to win some extra contingency stuff, so great job there. Corey Morgan, talked to him earlier, and he was whining. Didn't have a car, whining, but he still finished up runner-up. I mean, not bad. I don't think anybody had anything for Guy, but you got to be happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Guy was real good. I honestly thought Tasha had me, but I had to run really hard to get by her. She's doing real good, and Guy was going real good tonight too.
Oh, this is your wife's car, right? You're running, so.
Yeah, no, I painted it pink for me. Yeah, it's Missy's car. She runs it Wednesdays at Oxford, and it's not really quite as stout as the one I've been running down here, but we're here. We'll take it.
Yeah, runner-up finish. Now Oxford again tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir. Both divisions tomorrow. 5 races this weekend for us, so still got 2 left.
There you go. Well, that's your second place finisher, Corey Morgan, and let's catch up with Guy Charles. He's over here counting money. You giving me money, Guy, or you? The last time I was here, I think you ended up winning and had a great battle with Tasha, but tonight it seemed like nobody had anything for you. It looked like things were really working well.
Well, the car got bent up to the wall up to Oxford 2 weeks ago, and I never thought I'd get it back, but I guess I got it pretty close. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Ken, Guy, I must have forgot to ask him a question. He's got one more thing he'd like to say.
I just want to say that, you know, Corey is a heck of a competitor. You know, Friday night, we had a little problem Friday night. You know, he got into the back of me. I was loose anyway. He won the race, but to show how much of a man he is and a good competitor, he told all the fans up there that he was going to give me the money for his win. And I just want to give it back to him.
Yeah, well, that's what racing's all about. I mean, this racing, it ain't every day that a racer admits they made a mistake. And, you know, here's 2 great races here, and they put on a heck of a show tonight, and they're going to continue. So congratulations to both of you, and we got some more racing.
Thank you.
0% financing for the first time in history on select certified pre-owned vehicles at Southern Maine Motors. Southern Maine Motors is selling so many new Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeeps that they are overloaded with great trade-ins. Now with live market vehicle pre-owned pricing gathered by electronically polling over 20,000 pre-owned car websites every hour, they will show you their competitor's closest vehicle and price. Proof that you are getting the fairest deal out there. Visit them on Route 1 in Saco or online at southernmainmotors.com.
July 21st is the day that the big boys with their bad fast toys roll into Oxford Plains Speedway to compete in the 40th annual TD Bank 250. Come see the high horsepower super late models do battle in the richest one-day short track race in the country. Stars like Ben Rowe, Jay Fogelman, Travis Benjamin, Cassius Clark, and many others will try to be the one to take home the winner's purse of over $25,000. For ticket info and more, go to oxfordplains.com. That's the TD Bank 250, July 21st.
Today's vehicles are equipped with complex safety features such as anti-lock brakes, seatbelt restraints, and airbag systems. Even collision avoidance systems. Not available in all models. Hi, I'm Sean Moody from Moody's Collision Centers. We don't wish bad luck on anyone, but even with today's technology, we need to keep our eyes on the road and our hands on the wheel. Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations: Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Mainely Motorsports TV, brought to you by
LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
Scotch Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scotch Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scotchrecreation.com.
Welcome to Mainely Motorsports.
To order copies of a show, send a check or money order for $15, shipping and handling included, to Mainely Motorsports, 326 Roosevelt Trail, Windham, Maine, 04062. And please add a description of the show.
Now, obviously, we were having Mainly Motorsports night, and that's where, I was trying to do my part with the trophies and stuff. And, before we get into the Legends action, I want to talk about, 3 of our supporters of not only my show, my racing and everything, that stepped up to make the night even bigger was Lee from Four Seasons Synthetic. And, I'll come back to him, but, we got to put him first and foremost. Todd Mead from Award Champs. I mean, just the job he does on the trophies. Everybody loved the trophies. I mean, and every class got them. We didn't separate.
That's one of the things that I saw the night of the Wiscassett race, because obviously I was at Beech Ridge for our deal, but on my way home from Beech Ridge, I'm checking my phone and Facebook was lit up, and that's one good thing. And some of these younger racers are getting it. They're commenting on the hardware that Steve Perry and Mainly Motorsports brought to the table.
Yeah, I was getting text messages on the way home, and on the way home, and we got to talk about it on the way home in a minute. But then I want to talk, and Spanky from Trackside, and what they all did was Spanky donated some $20 gift certificates. Todd Mead donated some $20 gift certificates, and Lee, I took some $20 gift certificates. So 3 people in each division, which they were drawn, are getting those. And if you haven't got it yet, you'll get it. I'm going to mail them to Wiscassett because they know the positions that got them. Finishing order. But one other thing that went on was Four Seasons Synthetic came with their green to checkered program. And there was a drawing at the drivers' meeting, and one of the divisions was drawn and racing for an extra $500 bonus if their race went green to checkered. If their race didn't go green to checkered, that $500 went to the American Cancer Society. So, lo and behold, the Legends get drawn. They're a big sigh, because, they're an outside touring division, and they're not there every week. And so I do what I do best and not use my head, and said, you know what, draw another one. We'll go another 500. So, the late models. So, there was 2 divisions racing for a $500 bonus. The late models didn't even make it to turn 2 before they had donated their $500 to the American Cancer Society. The Legends made it to like lap 5, but so it was really nice because we will keep promoting that throughout the night. That the crowd was very respectful and responsive as we were doing that. They were clapping, and and they were happy that the American Cancer Society was getting $1,000. Because I don't care who you are, you've been affected and know somebody that's been affected with cancer. So really, really great time. Really excited. The Legends put on a great race, and my hat's off to Darren Johnson and Johnson Racing Team. They brought 2 Legends, and as you'll see in the race and in Victory Lane, they pretty much dominated the night. One started in the front, one started in the back, and at the end they both ended up on the podium. So, and
from what I heard, it was a good charge because, like you said, they charged. And Johnny Peters charged from what, like 16th up to 3rd.
Yeah, so no, it was a good race. So the Legends did a great job. So enjoy this footage. We come back, we got a special guest who's one of our supporters of the show, Mainly Motorsports, as well as our other off-season shows, but also could be very helpful to a lot of the racers out there. And
big supporter of what I do.
Yeah, no, exactly. So enjoy the Legends footage, and we'll be back after that.
Stack field, the Legends. Time to turn the bumblebees on. initial report from Jim Kaler over there is that our driver's okay. He is out of the car and being checked out by our EMTs. Thank you, Matt. Down here in Victory Lane with your top three from our AMSOIL Nelcar legends. First of all, John Peters. Started way back in the field today, and those cautions no doubt helped you pick your way through the field.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I really needed that. This is a tough race, and there's a lot of good guys here, so anytime you can get a break, you got to take it.
All right, plenty of room for you guys to race as well, getting three wide once in a while.
Yeah, this is a real fast track, and it gets kind of sketchy when you do that, but I love this place. There's tons of room, you're right, so you can do whatever.
Who's helping you out tonight?
Well, a big thanks to McKegg's Top Gun Construction, Digby's Variety, Greenway Checker, Motorsports Marketing, my dad, my mom, Patty Ryder, Jesse Braley, Mainly Motorsports on Mainly Motorsports night. Get to get a nice big trophy for third, and can't thank everyone enough.
All right, good job. John Peters coming home in third tonight. Tim Laro, another driver, started way back in the field. You were started back in like 18th, and again, timely cautions, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, the cautions really helped us out a little bit. They gave us good track position, got us back up there where we could battle again. You know, that was a lot of racing back there, a lot of caution avoidance and everything like that. Just a lot of fun.
All right, good to have teammates up here, 1-2.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was hoping he was going to get it, and I knew I had a long road ahead of me, so I just did what I could, tried to keep it as clean as I could. These guys gave me a great car. We changed the motor Thursday night at like 1 in the morning, Ryan and Darren, myself, so without them, we wouldn't have been here today.
All right, and of course, the ride up from New Hampshire as well. Anyone else you want to thank?
The wife and my son Tanner and stepdaughter Cadence for letting me do this stuff every week, pretty much.
All right, nice round of applause for your second place car, Tim Laro. And this guy put the hammer down right from the get-go, the 2-car, the fast class of the class tonight, Ryan Hammer. Congratulations. Yeah. Ryan, you second time at the track, and you learned a lot last time back in April. What'd you bring to this race today?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to thank everybody. I mean, this track is difficult. The bumps, the cars are very sensitive to the bumps. You need to keep the car stable. If the car's sliding at all, when you go over those bumps, it just really makes it difficult. So I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank TJ. It's a 1-2 finish once again. Pete, good job, Peter. Complete Car Care. I'd like to thank Complete Car Care, Lang's Ice Cream. They're our new sponsor. And I'd like to thank my girlfriend, just everybody. This is great.
All right, first Wiscassett win. What, you got something else?
Just thank you, everybody, even fans. Thank you for supporting me, everything. This is great.
Awesome, great job, and a nice trophy from Award Champs to go with it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Ryan Hammer.
Since day one, I've been honest with you about the RV business and offered you some great deals with no pressure sales. Today, Scotch Recreation is one of Maine's premier RV dealers. We thank you. Last month, we offered a special on 50 travel trailers, and they're almost gone. Business has been good, but I'd like it to be great. We have pop-ups, travel trailers, fifth wheels, new 2014 models, and closeout specials. The best selection in Maine at prices you won't find anywhere else.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Looking for a great time, great people, and great food? Then visit New England's #1 biker destination, Bentley's Saloon, owned by legendary supermodified driver Bentley Warren. Bentley's is a biker bar that welcomes everyone. Staying in the area, Bentley's has their own full-service campground right on site. Tuesdays, Bentley's Cruise Night attracts car enthusiasts from all over New England. Located on Route 1 in Arundel, Bentley's Saloon guarantees a great time. Check out the fun at BentleySaloon.com and see why Bentley says, who has more fun than us?
Hey, I'm Kyle Busch, and when I'm in Maine, I watch Mainly Motorsports.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports, and pretty distinguished guest to have on the show here. You ever been called distinguished?
I call a lot of things. I don't know about distinguished.
Yeah, we'll get into why you were called a lot of things, but Sean Waddell from Waddell Communications, him along with RE and Kevin Hughes and the whole group down there, the official communications provider and radio supplier for Mainly Motorsports, and figured it was a great time to catch you headed back from Oxford, huh? I mean,
yeah, we got a little bad weather. I was a 4-day weekend race run here. We started it off at Thompson. We went to Stafford, Waterford, and we were going to cap it off at Oxford. I was kind of looking forward to get to Oxford and the Pass Tour.
yeah, kind of get your feet wet.
Yeah, I was intending to come to the Pass race at White Mountain, and it got rained out. But at least today we got to the racetrack. I got to see some of my customers and the track, and we serviced some equipment and talked to my customers.
Yeah, and this is what I tried to instill last week on the show, was that you were coming, and to let people know that, you know, you don't have to just mail the stuff, and you know, sometimes you're around, and you're coming back for the 250, right?
Oh, correct, yes. I'm definitely coming back for the 250. I'm looking forward to it. Big car count coming, and yeah, we programmed some radios today. We helped out some people, fixed some headsets. The track had some issues. You know, just being around is good too. People see it.
Yeah, because we, you know, we've all become accustomed to seeing RE and having them support at the show. You know, anything we went to, and then, you know, to have you step up. And I met you last year at the Northeast Motorsports Expo and came up, and you know, you not only service the stuff, you're like my co-host. You're a spotter. You don't maybe do as much as you used to do over the years because the business, you know, like the Wheel and Toy, you're taking care of a lot of those guys, but you're still over to Stafford, you know, helping out Ryan Priest, and you know, we met him on the show a couple weeks ago from the SBM. So you're still out there doing your tricks of the trade.
Yeah, I cut back on the spotting. I spotted for Ted for 15 years, and
anybody that don't know Ted?
Ted Christopher.
Ted Christopher, right?
Yeah, Ted's my buddy.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I mean, how many race car drivers in New England can you just say the first name, and 9 out of 10 people know who they are?
Oh yeah, Ted.
How many are there?
Well, for the good or the bad. Yeah,
well, it don't matter.
There's probably, you know, Eddie Flemke, Richie Evans in the modified.
You know, Ted. I mean, on the pro stock side of things, we got him too, and then, you know, every level's got him.
But there's a handful. Ted's top notch on the name calling, whether it's good or bad. They know who he is.
How much fun though, all the years with Ted?
Oh yeah, it was a blast. It's still fun with Ted. I helped Ted out a lot. You know, he's still my friend, and he's a customer, and he's still winning races. The guy's razor sharp at his age. He could still get it done. He actually won Friday night. It was a little emotional win for Ted. He had a sad week. He lost his dad, and it was his 99th win in an SK Modified at Stafford, and he's going to get his 100th pretty soon. But yeah, Ted's interesting. He's a great guy to be around.
Well, one of the things about Ted, and which you don't have that in a lot of races, especially at the short track level, he's one of the few guys that I say when you pay your money at the beginning of the night, no matter what happens that night, he made sure you got your money's worth.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Friday night he started. I was spotting for Ryan, and we had trouble on the engine. He started probably mid-pack. He probably started 10th or 11th or 12th. And he probably definitely, honestly, didn't have the best car, but I mean, the guy gets it done. I mean, he held off Doug Colby, who's no slouch. Doug Colby's your tour champion from last year, and he can wheel a race car. He, you know, the last lap or two, Ted did what he had to do to win, and that's, you know, at the end of the day, he gets it done. And he got the trophy to prove it. You know?
Yeah. Now, you know, mod racing seems, you know, was a little bit different than the full fended stuff that a lot of us used to seeing. Is he one of the most aggressive drivers you've ever been around?
Oh yeah, Ted's got the 3-tap rule.
What, the 3-tap rule?
The 3-tap rule.
What's that?
The first tap's to let you know you're there. The second tap to let you know that if you don't pick a lane, I'm gonna pick it for you. The third time, you're gonna be where you don't want to be, and Ted's gonna be by you.
Yeah. So all those years you spotted for him, right? You know, a lot of tracks, they have the spotters all in one group. I mean, that's almost like putting you out on an island all by yourself, right?
Well, it's like a snake pit.
Really? So were there ever nights where you were confronted or people were hollering at you?
Oh, yeah, people swear your driver's this, your driver's that, and it's like you could never wear anything that said TC on it, Ted Christopher. They know who you are. You don't have to wear any apparel to advertise. They know who you were.
And they come looking.
Oh, they throw beer cans at you, whatever it takes. They swear at you, they yell at you, telling you you're a jerk and your driver sucks, and you know it comes with the territory.
But he backs it up.
Oh yeah, he definitely backs it up.
Now, talk about some of the products you have. You have, you know, obviously the two-way communications, the driver headsets and the spotters and all that. But, you know, one of the things that I've been trying to encourage people to is the scanners. You know, you like to listen to these short track guys and, you know, RE and yourself, I mean, you know, pretty affordable setup to get set up into a scanner setup to be able to listen to the drivers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of numerous types of scanners. You got scanners that are just for the basic person that only goes to the short track and listens to, you know, their daughter, their son, or their favorite driver. Then we have scanners that have the, you know, alphanumeric display with, you know, the drivers that they'll say, you know, Tony Stewart or Jeff Gordon or what in the Cup race, and it'll have the series like at Loudon. If you go to Loudon, it would have the Cup series, the Nationwide series, the K&N, the ACT, and it has the Whalen Tour right on the, you know, on the scanner. So you know, it's a little pricey, you know, a little more than the basic scanner, but you know, they have it's set up where you could go with your wife or your daughter or your son and split the thing off, and so you don't really have to have a two-way radio to have fun communications at the races. Listen, it's more interesting if I go to watch a race and I'm not, you know, spotting it or helping out the other spotters. You want to listen because it makes the whole race. If you're at the race and you're listening to the race, it just like changes the whole aspect of if you can hear the strategies and what's going on before they pit. Are we coming? Are we not? Because like at Loudon, for me, we're modified people in Connecticut, and our biggest race is Loudon, and it's like, you know, the Daytona 500 for us, and you could win or lose the race whether you pit or not to pit. It's, you know, that's the whole strategy of the race, and if you're not in it and you're listening, it's you know, it's fun. It makes the whole race.
Yeah, no, and obviously they could go on RE's website and check out and see what they got and then you can get all that. But what's the way that people can contact you if they want to get some, you know, information on improving their radio communications? Or
you can go right on my website, www.waddellcommunications.com. On the website, there's different links. If you go there, it'll say partners and the tracks that I go to and the services that I provide for the series. Then on the end, the last link is online shopping. You go right there and it brings you right to the Race Electronics website. So you'll be dialed right in. You know, you could shop and navigate to the cart, and then if you go on the services one, it has a schedule. Just if you go on the website, it's pretty easy to navigate, and you can get around and you can see it tells you where I'm going next and where we're at, and you can always call me. And the phone number's right on the website, or you can go on Twitter at Sean Waddell or Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Sean Waddell, and you can. Social media works. And,
yeah,
and you can get a hold of me, find me, and.
Well, obviously, you know, a lot of your races are down that way, but you know, it's able to ship stuff up. I mean, it's easy. I mean, that's how I've been dealing with you and having our stuff. And if I'm not going to go see you, I get it shipped. So.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have a problem shipping at all. I got it down pretty good where I could, you know, save, you know, get it down where we're not killing everybody on the shipping. And your co-host, I don't know where he is, Mr. Emerson. I frequently supply him with stuff, and I ship it up, and I can get it 2 days from home, Connecticut, a day or two. It's not bad. So, you know, we turn it around pretty fast. And this is my second time in Maine this year. I went to the Northeast Motorsports Expo. Like Steve said, I had a blast. I met a bunch of people. I had a great time. And I came this weekend, and I'm coming back in another couple, 3 weeks, and I can't wait. And it's going to be a blast.
So anybody out there that's got radio issues, wants to buy a scanner, great time to, you know, maybe let him know you're looking for it, and then you can pick it up at the track versus having it shipped. And make sure he's got plenty on hand. You know, the Oxford 250, that Sunday he's going to be there. So I want to thank you for stopping by on your way home to Connecticut, Sean.
No problem, buddy. Yeah, if anybody's got any questions, just call me up, and I'll answer. You know, I'll take care of you. I'll guide you in the right direction, and hopefully I see you at the racetrack.
We didn't hear all the TC stories. There's
a
lot more.
There's more in the closet.
There's a lot more. So thank you, and we're going to take a break, come back, show you the results from all around the touring season and the tracks that we're able to get the races in this past weekend.
Award Champs LLC is Southern Maine's premier award supplier and official award supplier for many of the area's top organizations and events. If you're in need of an award for a sponsor, employee recognition, fundraising event, or an entire sports organization, call Todd Mead at Award Champ. They provide the best for less with competitive pricing like the big online firms, but give you the personalized service you can only get from a local supplier. When you're in need of awards or personalized gifts, call Award Champs, where they'll help you reward your champion.
Mainely Motorsports TV, brought to you by
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations: Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Clark's Car Crushing, providing guaranteed honest weights with top dollar being paid.
Looking for something different and exciting to do on Friday night? How about real NASCAR racing at Lee USA Speedway, featuring the ground-pounding, super-fast, super-modifieds, the fender-rubbing late model sportsman, unpredictable hobby stocks, and more. It's great family fun and excitement. Kids under 12 get in free, and there's acres of free and easy parking. Friday nights at Lee USA Speedway, located right on Route 125 in Lee, New Hampshire. Check LeeUSASpeedway.com for more information.